They say the potential for greatness lies within all of us. But only those who've achieved greatness can attest to the truth. That it is earned through discipline. Every day, no excuses. In the world of boxing, he would have to earn every step, every shot. Lopez, Duna, Fonseca, Fortuna, Campbell, Tank. Their paths have been destined to cross since they started walking them. And finally, it's time.
I feel like I turned the corner on my skill level this time around. I feel like I'm as smooth and as sharp as I've ever been, skill-wise, conditioning-wise, just everything feels good. I'm focused, stronger, bigger. You know, I feel like anybody that's met me during this camp is like, man, this guy's on it. You guys better run, because I'm coming for you.
It's called the sweet science because there's a lot of technical work that goes into it. There's a lot of minutia involved in boxing. They say football is a game of inches, well, so is boxing. If you leave a small opening, they'll exploit you on very small details that you might allow them to capitalize on.
What's up, champ?
What's good? We wear the same tank top, see? We the same.
You know what he told me? He said 5 rounds.
Hey, look.
For sure.
Go. I need faster hands, bro.
Despite those resounding victories, a perhaps unfair perception nags at Garcia, that he lacks an edge, that he's wholesome. For his opponent, that's enough to question Garcia's mettle. Even his good looks draw doubters. To them, he's little more than a pretty face.
I don't even know if I should take that as a, a diss or a compliment. Thank you, I guess, but I'm gonna come whoop your ass. I'm here to get nasty, and I'm coming at you, and you've seen it. It's not a sport you joke around. I don't get here by just having a pretty face. You don't knock out, a 2-time world champion, Javier Fortuna. You don't knock him out that easily if you're just a pretty face. It's really jealousy. Cain, you remember Cain and Abel? They're just jealous. My family, we stay together in everything we do.
Father in heaven, thank you for bringing us together. Thank you for bringing our beautiful family together. We thank you for this.
They always supported me fighting. No matter if they had a penny to their name, they threw it to my career.
Garcia started boxing early, at age 7. He trained under his father, Henry, while the rest of their family provided unending support.
My dad's destined to make it. And my family, they just always felt like I was gonna have an impact on boxing. There's been times in my better win. Like my mom and dad, they gave their whole salary to this one tournament. We drove all the way over there. It was cross country. And I said to myself, if I lose in this tournament and I gotta do this long ride back home, it's just gonna be torture. So I swear on my life, nobody was beating me. And came back with the national title. So that was good.
There, nothing but fireworks. Known for hands so fast they disappear, then strike like lightning. Garcia's resume is spotless. 23 wins, no losses. 19 opponents spilled onto the canvas.
It's over! There is a new tank in the 135-pound division!
Dad, stop taking a minute, mate. Come on, go on, let's go. Put your back into it, Nige.
Wow, these are great. They are, mate.
When I do my training, I'm all about making things harder for myself. It ain't no joke to me. Like, I ain't all fun and games. You can't give in. You can't just wave your white flag. You can't just quit. And that's all the attitude has come from my dad.
39, quick. Feeling my ass.
Pretty gruesome steps. Tony's going to be up there timing him.
V for victory, Winston Churchill.
He's got his previous times as well. So quite leg heavy, quite lung heavy, but we'll wait and see how Conor gets on. I'm sure he's going to dominate like he does with every workout.
Live for this shit. Demon time.
Ryan Garcia and Conor Benn are locked in and fully prepared for their high-stakes WBC welterweight title clash on September 12th. Ryan Garcia says boxing gives him a strong sense of fulfillment whenever he feels sharp, confident, and smooth inside the ring. He explains that performing at his best makes him feel like he is doing exactly what he is meant to do. For Garcia, boxing is more than competition. It gives him purpose and genuine happiness.
I love boxing because when I'm sharp and I'm looking smooth, I actually feel fulfilled, like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And I think everybody should look for that, whatever they do. So that's why I love boxing. It makes me feel fulfilled.
I love boxing because I love getting down to real small, fine points with a fighter.
That passion is also reflected in the way Ryan approaches his biggest challenges. James Toney praises Garcia's power, but says what really stands out is his willingness to fight anyone who steps up. Toney sees that mentality as old-school boxing, where fighters settle the talk inside the ring, while also pointing to how impressive Ryan's physical growth has been throughout his rise.
James, what do you like about Ryan? What's the one thing you like about him? Speed, power?
I love his speed and his power, but the one thing I love about Ryan Garcia, he fights everybody. Whoever talks shit, he get their ass whooped.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We're in there.
And that's old school shit right there. Yeah. Old school. That's why.
Can you believe that he fought at 130 at some point? He fought at 130? Nah. Yeah. James, did you ever fight at 130 when you were like maybe 10 years old or something?
Yeah, 10 years.
Yeah, for real? Oh, shit. It's crazy.
And with Conor Benn waiting on the other side, Garcia has brought David Benavidez into camp to raise the intensity even further. Training alongside one of boxing's most physical and relentless champions gives Ryan a serious test as he works on his timing, power, and overall performance. With elite-level preparation underway, Garcia is clearly looking to enter the fight stronger and sharper than ever.
It's like, you know, you have the probe or whatever.
That work is already showing in the finer details of Garcia's offense. David Benavidez is helping him improve his punching mechanics, timing, and overall technique, with every round designed to make his attacks cleaner and more precise.
Boom. And you can throw a hook, uppercut, whatever. What? Don't throw the hook up, I'm just saying. Then you get the position to throw from there. Go fix it. See? You got more move, so move around.
It's double.
Yeah, just that. No, just. Well, you can do the hook if you want, but the movement, you just get in the movement. Just getting the body used to. There you go.
Ryan Garcia says his preparation for Conor Benn goes far beyond what happens inside the gym. He is putting just as much focus on nutrition, recovery, and taking care of his body every day, knowing those details can make a major difference on fight night. With that level of discipline, Garcia and his team believe he will be physically and mentally prepared for the challenge ahead.
Just treating my body like a temple, you know, what you put in is just as important. I was just so used to just being like a superhuman almost and just never getting affected by anything I put in my body. But I think as I got older, I started realizing, like, you know, I got to start paying attention to now what I'm putting in.
He could maintain for hours if he needed. His core is shredded. He's absolutely in the best shape of his life, and it's shown with making very hard things look easy in the gym.
That disciplined approach has helped Ryan develop into a more complete and intelligent fighter, according to Tim Bradley. Bradley praises Garcia's body work, lateral movement, and ability to set traps that force opponents into mistakes.
He can use both hands now. And what I did like about Ryan's performance was he did go to the body as well. He went to the body with right hands to the body as well. And he used his feet and he moved laterally. And he was setting nice little lateral traps, walking Barrios into shots. And that's what he's probably gonna do against Conor Benn. That's probably what he's gonna be looking to do. Use his aggression against him. And he gonna catch him coming in, double impact, and it can be all she wrote.
But Bradley also believes Benn's biggest strength could become a weakness if he cannot control it. He sees Conor's relentless determination as a major weapon, but warns that overcommitting while chasing a finish can leave openings against an elite counterpuncher.
I think that Benn's will take him somewhere, but I think his will could get him in trouble too. You know, sometimes you can want it a little bit too much. You know, when he fought against Eubank had a lot of opportunities to counter. And he didn't. He couldn't pull the trigger. But I feel a young guy like Garcia, he's gonna be able to pull that trigger. And one of the best things about his game is that he's a decent counterpuncher. I'm not gonna lie. He's a decent counterpuncher. He knows how to land that left hook.
And with both fighters carrying serious offensive weapons, Bradley does not expect the showdown to reach the final bell. He predicts that one of them will be stopped before the distance, while still giving Garcia the edge because of his speed, power, and finishing ability.
I don't see this fight going the distance. I don't see this fight going the distance. Somebody's getting knocked out, period. Somebody is about to get knocked out. You know, and I believe that the favorite should be the favorite. And that's Ryan Garcia.
Frank Smith believes Ryan Garcia could be facing the toughest test of his career against Conor Benn. While giving Garcia the advantage in experience and acknowledging that Ryan has competed at a higher level, Smith refuses to overlook Benn's determination and relentless work ethic. With a WBC world title opportunity on the line.
What's your reaction to one of your old stablemates now being paired up with Ryan Garcia? We've now seen Conor Benn. He's going to go into what I consider to be a real fight for him. What's your reaction to that fight?
Yeah, I think it will be the hardest fight of his career to date. One thing about Conor Benn, you know, as much as my views may have changed personally, he trains very hard. He'll give it his all. You know, it's going to be a great fight and it will be an entertaining fight, I'm sure. You know, I think Ryan Garcia, though, arguably, he's another level to the opponents he's been in terms of levels. But, you know, I can't write Conor off. I'm not going to sit here and write him off in that fight because he's going to go out there. This changes his life. He's had a dream to become the WBC world champion. I'd anticipate that belt is on the line unless there's any differences with Zuffa. But yeah.
That danger is part of what makes this matchup such a major attraction for boxing. Frank Smith says Ryan Garcia versus Conor Benn is exactly the kind of blockbuster fight he would have wanted to make if he were still promoting Benn. He sees it as a huge international showdown between two of boxing's biggest personalities from the United States and the UK, with everything needed to capture global attention.
Would you have put Conor Benn into a fight with Ryan Garcia?
Yeah, look, I said it publicly before. You know, it was a huge fight. I said it the build-up for it will be massive. It's two big characters in Conor Benn and Ryan Garcia, you know, from the UK, US coming together. I guess they do it in the US, in Vegas probably. So yeah, of course, if we were still promoting Conor Benn, of course that would be a fight that we would target, and wish them both all the best in it.
And while Smith expects a major challenge, Ryan's father, Henry Garcia, has complete faith in his son's preparation. Henry believes the work Ryan has put in throughout camp has prepared him for everything Ben can bring. With full confidence in his son, Henry is predicting that Ryan will successfully defend his WBC welterweight title and score a knockout on September 12th.
You know, he's got another thing coming because we're going to be prepared. We're going to be well prepared for September 12th. Okay, I want everybody to tune in because I'm telling you, you're going to see a knockout.
Ryan, WBC champion, what does he need to do to beat Conor Benn? I mean, Ryan said knockout in 5. Do you think that's going to happen?
Very much possible, obviously, because like I've always told people, 100% mind, body, and soul, there's no one that can really challenge Ryan. And I feel that 5 or under, that's exactly what's going to happen.
But a knockout will not come easily if Conor Benn can absorb the early punishment. Kenny Ellis believes Garcia has the greater skill set and has developed more power and weapons, but he sees Benn's toughness as a major factor.
I like Ryan. He's a better boxer.
Okay.
But I think Conor Benn has a better tolerance for pain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he might overcome Ryan's boxing skills.
Okay.
If he can get past the left hook. If he can get past the left hook, he should be good.
You remember Ryan dropped Mario Barrios in the first round with a right hand, a right hook. So he added that to his arsenal, right? Now he's a two-handed, two-heavy puncher, fighter now, right?
I think Ben is more guttier.
Even with those concerns, Adrian Broner believes Garcia's overall talent gives him the clear advantage. Broner points to Ryan's natural ability, speed, and superior skill set as qualities that can neutralize Ben's aggressive approach. In his view, Garcia has enough talent and control to dictate the matchup and come away with a convincing victory.
How does he do if he fights Conor Benn? Who wins that?
Ryan.
Ryan? Easy. Easy? Why?
Got more talent. That fight, the talent will show.
Keyshawn Davis is also backing Ryan Garcia to defeat Conor Benn, giving him the edge because of his superior speed, timing, and boxing IQ. While respecting Ben's aggressive style and relentless pressure, Davis believes Ryan has the tools to control the distance, dictate the pace, and create the cleaner opportunities.
Who I got, Ryan or Conor Benn? I for sure got Ryan. I ain't gonna lie, easy money. I think that'll be fairly easy for Ryan. I think Conor's just too small, and then Ryan big, and he's fast as hell, so it's just gonna be a lot to deal with for Conor, I think.
That confidence in Garcia is shared by Eddie Hearn, who believes the weight could play a major role in the fight. Hearn sees the matchup as an exciting one for UK boxing fans, but his biggest concern is Benn competing at 147 pounds.
Yeah, there's still a lot of legal questions that need answering, and we'll deal with that appropriately. But in terms of that fight, I think it's a good fight. I don't think it's a big fight in America. I think it's a big fight in the UK. Obviously, Ryan's a big star in America, Conor's not. Ryan's a bigger star in the UK than Conor is in America, and Conor's a big star in the UK. So, yeah, I don't think it's a fight that's going to do massive numbers, but I like the fight. I think it's exciting. I think at 147, Ryan's a big fight. I don't think Conor should be fighting at 147. I think, I like him up at 160 or up towards that weight class, but I don't see a way he beats Ryan Garcia at 147.
And with Garcia holding that physical and stylistic edge, Sean Porter believes his speed and power could create serious problems for Benn. Porter sees Ryan controlling the fight from distance and believes a knockout is a realistic possibility based on his recent performances.
I think that fight, based off of how Ryan Garcia just looked in his last fight, I mean, it looks like he beats Conor Benn. Conor Benn has a style that matches what Ryan is good. The style clash favors Ryan Garcia because of his speed, because of his power from the outside. So definitely a tough fight for Conor Benn. Again, based off of Ryan's last fight, I would say 60-40. Ryan Garcia wins that fight, possibly. KO, but Conor is very, very tough.
But with both fighters carrying dangerous power, Chris Mannix believes this is the kind of fight that could change in an instant. He sees Garcia's speed and counterpunching going directly against Benn's relentless pressure, making every exchange dangerous from the opening bell. In Mannix's view, 1 or 2 clean shots could ultimately decide the entire fight.
But when the bell rung, he showed up.
Yeah.
So that version of Ryan Garcia knocks out Conor Benn because he'll keep him at the end. That quick twitch left hook. Conor Benn will be afraid to even attempt to lunge in like he did against Eubank Jr. And if you fall off balance lunging in with a fighter like Ryan Garcia, it's lights out with 2 punches.
I would have been really excited about this fight if Conor had knocked out Regis Prograis in the second round, because it would have created the possibility of a really explosive fight. And maybe we still get that. Maybe Conor in his second fight down in these lower weight classes looks more explosive. Maybe he makes the weight better. Maybe he's more comfortable. Maybe we do get the fight that I thought it might have the potential to be. But right now, I'm with you. I would make Ryan Garcia a heavy favorite going to this fight, which I wouldn't have said 3 weeks ago. No way about it. I would have said that's a 50-50 fight, or maybe even favored Conor Benn because of what we saw with the Benn versus Eubank Jr. fight.
And while the matchup looks explosive inside the ring, Oscar De La Hoya believes getting Garcia and Benn into that ring could be a completely different challenge. He points to the business and promotional hurdles that could complicate negotiations, even though he recognizes the fight's massive appeal. Still, De La Hoya says that if Ryan genuinely wants the showdown, he will do everything possible to help make it happen.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting because Zuffa Boxing is saying bluntly, we are not going to recognize any sanctioning bodies. We are not going to work with anybody in boxing. We're going to play in our own sandbox. Look, ultimately it's up to the fighter, and that's the way we work. I work for the fighter. Ultimately, if that's the fight Ryan wants, then we're going to have to evaluate. We're going to have to sit down and negotiate. And if that's the fight Ryan wants, then we have to make it.
With Ryan Garcia now locked in alongside David Benavidez, the final preparations for Conor Benn are clearly entering a serious phase. From sharpening his technique and power to improving his discipline, recovery, and overall conditioning, Ryan is leaving no stone unturned. Benn will bring pressure, toughness, and a dangerous style, but Garcia believes this camp is preparing him for exactly that kind of challenge. Now, all the hard work must translate into the ring when fight night arrives. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more boxing news and updates.